so introduce yourself to us. Tell us like who you are and a little bit about yourself.
I'm KSB Coach Flashy. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. I just come home from serving my third federal sentence. Just relocated to Houston. Me and my brothers, we got this gym out here. It was time to change. I was tired of doing the same shit.
Okay. Do you want to tell us like your age and like where you're originally from?
I'm 41. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay. Okay. So why did you go to like where did you serve and why were you serving?
Man, all right, where it started off, I'm from 105. Anybody from Cleveland or been to Cleveland, you know what 105 at. It's a Heron neighborhood. When I get started, I grew up boxing, national champ, 108 amateur fights. And, after a while, hanging with the wrong crowd. I ain't gonna say the wrong crowd, hanging in the neighborhood, neighborhood ain't nothing but dope fiends, heroin addicts, so, fast money. Start selling it. You get addicted to the fast money. And you forget about the stuff you're supposed to do because you lose focus of what was you hustling for. You was hustling for a purpose to get ahead so you could take care of something else, and you just get so caught up in it for all the other wrong reasons. And now you full throttle. I started going out of town hustling about 2003, 2004, and got introduced to, hustling out of town, little small towns where all white people were at, and really got introduced to a lot of money. And I caught my first federal case in 2006. I went down on that crack law, 101 ratio. I got 10 years for some crack I ain't even get caught with. Did 10 years. I came home, turned pro, got back to training, get ready to fight. I started right back hustling again. I caught a 42-month sentence, a violation. Got out, I already had my mind when I got out what I was gonna do. I went right back hustling, so you probably think I'm crazy. Because they say insanity is doing the same thing over and over again. And it's just like, I'm doing the same thing over again, but I'm changing like how I'm doing it. But hell no, that shit don't work. You know what I'm saying? You would think it worked. I was out 7 months. DEA picked me up. I was under investigation for human sex trafficking. So, the human sex trafficking led the DEA to me. And now you got me now. I did 60 months on that. You know what I'm saying? I got a break because, they couldn't use none of my predicates to career me. But if I go back now, I'll for sure get careered. And I told myself, man, I need to change, man. I need to be better. I need to do something. Because, like, man, I done gave them crackers 19 years. Just sending them people to jail. You know what I'm saying? My brother, I'm sitting in the CCA. My brother keep telling me, like, man, we going to Houston. Bruh, man, you got all that game. You got all that knowledge on this fight game, man. You could help so many people, man, chase their goals, chase their dreams. If you just use that same energy that you used to break all that law with to do something positive, man, you'd be the biggest success story in the world, man. I thought about it, man. And he's like, man, we're going in on this gym. You're going to come home to this gym. You're going to come home and have it. You know what I'm saying? 4 years later, I'm in Houston.
Okay.
I got out August 2nd, 2024.
Okay, so basically you went to jail 2006, then you came home in 2016. And
15. I came home in 2015.
Okay, so then you went back and you did, 4 years?
I went back and did 42 months. I got caught in somebody else's video. I wouldn't even been in the video if I'd have stayed to what the fuck I supposed to have been doing, but the fast money, you know what I'm saying? I got caught in the video. Police ran in this girl house. I stayed there. It was my girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? I had some money and guns there. They was looking for my homie. My homie ain't never been here. So it was like, you know what I'm saying? They hit both of the houses and she was in jail. And it came down to, do I keep her in jail and let her run her mouth about some shit that opened up a whole bigger case? And I got motherfuckers talking about, they looking at me, talking about, damn, woo, woo, woo. And I can't have nobody talking about, I'm in jail. They in jail because of me. So I just told the police, like, she ain't had nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? I took out. They gave me 42 months on the violation and killed my papers.
All right. So now, like now that you're out and you're training like kids, what do you think you're gonna use as just like not getting like keeping your head on straight basically and not getting distracted?
Well, right now, I guess I prepared myself when I was locked up, like, no distractions. Before I ain't never do that. You know what I'm saying? I never prepared myself for the stumbling, the slow days, the hard days. You know what I'm saying? I sat down and I just prepared myself for that. Because I just sat in Beckley, and out of all the time I did, that was probably the hardest time I did because you just stay locked down all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? So I had a lot of time to think. It's like, man, do I want to do this shit the rest of my life? Because my next sentence is a life sentence.
So yeah, so now you're thinking about that, but like now you like basically have all these priors, right? So, you said they can use that against you, but like you didn't think about that previously.
Hell no.
You didn't like it.
Because sometimes the greed, you don't think, because you feel like, man, I could do this and I ain't get caught. Well, I'm going to change this up and do it. You know what I'm saying? Now I realize, man, ain't no way to do no right. Ain't no right way to do no wrong. You see what I'm saying? Ain't no right way to do no, you know what I'm saying? You can't know if I'm proving an example. If you think you could do wrong right, man, you crazy. And I realized I had to be crazy.
Okay. So with that being said, you made a comment the other day, and you was like, like basically when you was locked up, like, like some of your friends, like you wish they can experience that.
The people who ain't never been in jail? Because when you go to jail, when you go to jail, man, people will stop answering the phone. People do all bullshit. People spend your money. People do like the worst crazy shit ever. And you supposed to love me, but you was here in that time of glory. Not everything bad. Nobody don't want to be around. You know what I'm saying? Girls get to fucking, get to spend the money, acting like you don't know. You family do bullshit. My mama, she stayed. My mama and my sisters, man, they was the most loyal people I had in my life. I got a few from my brother. But, you got them people that you come involved. Like, nigga ain't send me $1 in jail. I got 2 best friends. They give me anything I want. But other than that, nigga ain't reach out to me. You know what I'm saying? Nigga say he love you, try to fuck your girl. You see what I'm saying? But I feel like everybody should experience jail. You should experience, like, and I don't wish this on nobody, but I feel like everybody should know what that shit is like. To be in there and deal with that shit, you know what I'm saying? Locked down, not getting no mail, not getting no letters, people lying to you, people not answering the telephone.
Right.
Jody.
But to a certain extent, okay, like, you got to understand the world is sort of free will, right?
Yeah, it's free will.
So you made that choice, right?
Yeah.
Like, your choices got you there. My choices did not get you there. So it's like I understand what you're saying, but it's just like perspective. Like, everybody has different perspectives. So while you're in there going through that, like, like maybe I'm in the free world, like, and I'm going through hell and back. You don't know.
It's like how you free, you going through
because life
hell.
Happens, you know what I'm
life
saying?
Happens,
like, what if I just lost my mom?
I'm saying you got people, how you feel, you lose your mom on the street and you got your people you can mourn to. I lost my father in 2008. You don't get no mourning. You barely get a call to let somebody know to tell you they died. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm saying like, and I'm not being rude in any type of way, but what I'm saying is you knew that before you made a bad choice.
Yeah, but.
And that's just on some real shit. Like, you knew that. You know what I'm saying?
But you will be with them people for the glory. Listen. If you my girl, or you my such and such or whatever, and you know I'm breaking the law and you standing right side by side while I'm doing accepting all the benefits that come from it, you could accept the same benefits when you go down.
But your first bid, you did 10 years.
Yeah, but no.
So you know, like, that's a very long time.
Yeah, but listen,
so
I'm not expecting no woman to wait for me.
No,
and I ain't even had no girlfriend. Listen,
I'm just saying like friends and stuff like.
Friendship don't never change. Listen, friendship, jail, or freedom, sickness, whatever we going through should never change our circumstances of how we deal with each other as friends.
No, I was saying that to say like basically like you experienced, because 10 years, that's a long time. So
Hell
I know
yeah,
that
that's a long time.
A lot of people switched up and changed on you, right? So I'm sure the next time you went back, like I'm sure you kind of experienced maybe the same thing. So I'm just saying like when you got out, did you like go back to those same people?
Hell no, you did some type, fuck you.
Right, okay.
Man, if you ain't hollered at me when I was locked up or didn't reach out to me, goes for family too. What the fuck we in a relationship for?
Right.
What time, there's no need to kick it, cause you, listen, man, I respect a motherfucker that can pop their head up, man, when a motherfucker's down, man. It shows a lot about your character.
Right. But
You
you
see what I'm
gotta
saying?
understand everybody not the same. So I was just saying that to say, just to put in perspective, like maybe people think, different things, but
Hell no,
um
but that's why everybody should experience like what them people feel like.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what it feel like. Say you get sentenced to 20, 30 years and you had the world and there's everybody and you've been there for everybody.
Yeah, I'm not saying nobody
Just
should
imagine.
be there for you, but it was just like
No, you know what? It don't take no time. They make the bits cool. It don't take no time to write a letter. Man, a letter could take, man, just thinking of you.
right.
Man, some pictures, man. They got an app on the phone. You can send the pictures. You texting on, you can do all this shit all day.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's the thought shit. Damn, let me send my nigga some pictures.
Yeah.
Damn, my nigga just answers the telephone. He need me to do some shit for him. I guess it's on a jail call. Let me do this for him. That don't take no time.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That don't take no time. It was so crazy. A nigga buy a bitch, this, that, and the other, but you a lot to a nigga that risked his life for you. A nigga who was there in the struggle, nigga, and through all the blood. No, but jail expose who people are.
Right.
It show you who real family. You got niggas' mamas to turn on them in jail. You know what I'm saying? It just shows people who they really are. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, and it's bad that sometimes you got to come to their shit so you can see. Because listen, if everybody in the world can experience a year in jail, they gonna look at everybody else a little different. You see what I'm saying? They gonna look at it like, damn, man.
Anything. It doesn't have to be jail. It could be a homeless person, because people are just so judgmental,
I feel like jail is probably the most hardship shit that anybody can deal with.
I feel like jail is probably
It's like,
pretty
cause
mentally too.
and so I've been in the feds. I got 19 years in the feds. Listen, I've been in every USP spot, violent spot there is. Listen, jail, man, like the how we get now since after COVID, like you just stay locked down. Can you imagine just being locked down all day, every day, for nothing? For nothing. Not enough staff coming in. Oh, somebody went to the hole. Oh, it was a little bullshit fight. Oh, just whatever lies they make up. You know what I'm saying? Your family going through shit. You can't talk to your family. You got deaths in the family. You can't mourn. You got to keep a straight face on all the time. You know what I'm saying? That either it's gonna make you stronger or that shit gonna break you. You got a lot of niggas that break, get high, do all type of wild shit. You know what I'm saying? So, man, my whole thing was, nah, man, if I could sit in this cell all fucking day long like this, nigga, I could come out here, nigga, and become the best motherfucking coach, trainer, nigga, designer, nigga, motherfucking speaker, whatever it is in the world. You see what I'm saying? Like, I ain't think that the first time. You know what I'm saying? But now how my mind operate, like if I could do that, you see what I'm saying? If I could sit in the trap and sell dope all day, I could come up in here and train people. This fitness is the new dope. You know what I'm saying? Hanging out with the kids, training fighters. You know what I'm saying? Mentoring to these kids, letting them know, like, man, you can be whatever you want to be. You got to put the work in. You know what I'm saying? Because if I had somebody like how I think right now in my life, man, I wouldn't made them steps. My brother probably the most positive person I ever had in my life, other than my mother.
And that was gonna be a question, like basically like your childhood, just like briefly, like, do you feel like basically maybe you went down the wrong route because you experienced stuff in your childhood, or you didn't have like someone to actually set an example?
No, tell you the truth, man, my mama was like God to me. She the best. She asked, like, where did she go wrong at? I'm like, you ain't go wrong. I feel like right now, man, and I just look back over my life, I think everything I went through, God wanted me to go through to be here today. Make sure I got all these people to success, man. Okay. So, because it's like, how can I identify with them if I ain't never been through?
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's like a motherfucker telling you this, that, and the other. Like, man, what have you been through? Like, you got a lot of these people out here, they say they life coaches and they getting all this money. Like, what certified you as a life coach? Some fucking piece of paper? Like, what have you been through? Like, what have you weeded out? Like, what have you got through? I don't even supposed to be here right now. I'm supposed to be dead. Dead or a life sentence. I was in God seen fit for me. I did 10 years and got out. I got 42 months on a violation. Got out. I guess this right here is 60 months. The judge told me, she's like, you're lucky, Mr. Marshall. I got all my paperwork, I ain't never did no telling none of that. She said, you're lucky. She said, I can't use your predicates against you. You come right back and forth me, I'm gonna career you. And she said, something I learned about you. You don't know how to tell, you wanna fight everything. You fight stuff you ain't had no business, so you're gonna get career, listen, at 41, you talking about 20 years, I gotta go to trial. That's a life bet. 41 with 40, that's life. So it's like, nigga, pick which one you want to do. So it's like, if I could weed myself through that, come out here and be the most successful motherfucker in the world and motivate motherfuckers who was just like me, just coming home from jail. Like, bro, it's a life after this shit, man. It's really a life out of this. I look at all these niggas and ain't never been in jail, ain't never sold no dope. They making all this money, ain't broke no law, and you see what I'm saying? They having fun doing it. Like, man, like, ain't no better hustler than a nigga that sold death.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? We just got to change what we hustle now. So that be the whole thing. Like, nigga got to put their mind to use and do something different.
Put your energy elsewhere.
Yeah, I put my same energy. Man, come on, I made the United States of America come to look for me every time.
Right.
If I could do that, I could have the whole world come looking for me.
So where do you see yourself like in the next 3 years?
Man, the biggest trainer motivator in the world.
That's good.
Like the biggest. Like if you ain't coming to get fit or you ain't coming to learn the game or get tightened up, nigga, you might want to be motivated. Nigga, you might hear some shit. You might need somebody to tell you some shit ain't nobody else told you. Like, you know, a lot of times people always tell people what they can't do. I ain't gonna never tell nobody that. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to like fire to your ass that you know, like, nigga, you the baddest motherfucker on earth. If you don't see it, I see it. And until you see it, you ain't gonna recognize it. So that gets to be the whole thing, man. Just helping people, man. Like, cause it's a lane for everything. You know what I'm saying? And I'm tired. I'm mentally tired. I can't do jail no more. I can't.
Okay.
There come a time, you know, some people be having another bid in them. You know what I'm saying? Some people have another bid. I told my homies, like, man, listen, I was so focused, man, I left Houston, I left Cleveland, like, man, I don't want to be nowhere near that shit. I stayed in Cleveland for 2 days. I got paroled down here, so this was already, but I had to go see my mama, my daughter, my grandkid. I had to go hang out with them, you know what I'm saying? And it's for the best for me, because what's good for me gonna be good for them, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get myself together. They coming out here to move out here. Like, Cleveland ain't got nothing to offer. Cleveland got 2 things to offer, either jail cell or a casket. And that's sometimes that's anywhere. You know what I'm saying? That's anywhere. But I feel like I don't know nobody that's breaking no law out here. Only thing I know is people trying to get in shape, get fit, learn how to box, you know what I'm saying? Like business, I prayed to God to overwhelm me with clientele. Like I'm selling dope again. Like overwhelm, and it's coming up, and it's coming. I know it's coming. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta believe and just have faith. I know it's gonna be a slower process than what it is. It's just like building a telephone. You know what I'm saying? I'm trapping. I sit up here all day.
Okay. And then like the last question I would say is, what is your favorite like motivational quote or something that like you like focus on every day to keep you going?
Man, just get up and do that shit. Don't even think about it, man. Just get to it, man. Whatever you just feel like you need to do, just do it. Just activate. Like, we the only people that's gonna hold us back. Ain't nobody else holding us back. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't tell nobody don't push, and if I ain't pushing.
Okay. All right.
So just go. Just do it. Like, what the fuck we waiting for? You ain't gonna wait to do wrong.
Okay, and just let everybody know like how to find you on social media, what social medias you have, and like, you know.
Oh, you can find me on Instagram, KFB Coach Flashy. You can find me on TikTok, KFB_Coach Flashy. YouTube, KFB Coach Flashy. Boy.
Okay. Where's the gym located, and how can they like sign up to be a client?
Oh, you got this app. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on TikTok. We got this app, the school app. You can find them during sign up for the class. The gym is called KFB Boxing Academy. You know, I ain't from this area, so I'm ready to tell y'all right now. It's on 8620 East Texas Freeway Road, Houston, Texas, 77093. So if y'all trying to get it all the way together, no matter what it is you're looking for, man, we here. We mentoring to the future.